You might not know it, but you may be living with unwelcome guests. They hide inside your walls, rafters, studs, and foundation. They can be around door and window frames, even inside your cupboards and your wooden furniture. We're talking about drywood termites. When a colony of drywood termites invades your home, they start eating it from the inside out. What's worse, you could even have multiple colonies in your home without knowing it. The result is costly destruction. In fact, according to the National Pest Management Association, the annual cost of termite damage in the United States is $5 billion. Luckily, there's a way to save homes from this costly devastation. It's called whole structure fumigation with Vikane gas fumigant. Vikane eliminates all drywood termites from homes, no matter where the colonies are hiding or how many colonies are present. Vikane works throughout a home to achieve elimination. For nearly 50 years, whole structure fumigation with Vikane has been trusted to successfully treat more than 2 million structures. This DVD presentation will give you important information you need to rid your home of destructive, unwelcome guests. You'll learn about termites and how a professional termite inspector can detect if they've invaded your home. We'll talk about the available treatment options and show you why whole structure fumigation with Vikane is the best option for drywood termites. You'll learn exactly how whole structure fumigation works, and we'll talk about the highly trained fumigation professionals who will introduce Vikane gas fumigant in your home. This DVD will automatically run through the entire presentation, or you can press the menu button to navigate the sections in any order you wish. You'll also find a few additional sections on the menu screen, including answers to commonly asked questions and how to prepare your home for a fumigation. Now, let's get started. Before you can protect your home from termites, it's important to understand them. There are two types of termites that can damage your home: drywood termites and subterranean termites. Each type is different and must be treated separately. This presentation focuses on drywood termites and how you can keep them from devastating your home. Drywood termites are mostly found in warm coastal regions, especially in California, Florida, Texas, and Hawaii. If your home is in one of these regions, it could easily become an appetizing target for drywood termites. You may already have termites and not even know it. That's because drywood termites prefer to hide in areas that are inaccessible to you. They can be located anywhere in your home, in your roof rafters and eaves, deep inside your walls and floors, and in your foundation. Drywood termites eat your home from the inside out. So by the time you realize they've invaded your home, they may have already done extensive damage. And it doesn't matter whether your home is old or new. Drywood termites have been found in buildings even before construction is completed. Even concrete buildings are susceptible to an infestation. The wood trim, doors, cabinets, and furniture inside make a great meal for drywood termites. Now that you know a little about drywood termites, it's easy to see why protecting your home from them with Vikane gas fumigant is so important. How do you know if there are termites in your home? To answer this important question, let's first look at how drywood termites can get into your home. It all starts during the swarming season. This time of year varies depending on where you live. During swarming, many mature male and female drywood termites fly away from established colonies looking for places to start new colonies. When the flying swarmers find small openings in wood, a male and female break off their wings and chew their way into the wood to begin new colonies. These swarmers can fly to your home from just about anywhere, from your neighbor's house, a fallen tree outside, wood piles, fences, or utility poles. Any place where there's wood has the potential to have drywood termite colonies. And colonies can have many pairs of swarmers. In fact, they will often reinfest the same structure, causing even more destruction. As new colonies grow in size, more and more wood is damaged. Homes framed with wood aren't the only structures susceptible to drywood termite damage. Colonies can even infest wood inside concrete homes by easily entering through cracks in attic vents, soffits, eaves, windows, and doors. Apartment buildings and condos are appetizing to termites too. Infestation may start in a single unit, but over several swarming seasons, the entire building could easily be infested. Now that you know how termites can get into your home, let's look at how a professional termite inspector can determine if you have termites. There are several clues that might be found. Discarded wings of the swarmers may be found on windowsills, in and around light fixtures, in the attic or similar places where swarmers are exiting the colony. In the same areas, another clue is piles of little pellets left behind by the termites, which are called frass. Also, damaged wood that is severely blistered or sounds hollow when tapped is another sign that you may have a drywood termite infestation. But even if no clues are found, you may still have drywood termites. Colonies are often deep inside a home, invisible to its owner. If you suspect you may have drywood termites, your home should be inspected by a professional termite inspector. So, how do you know when a fumigation with Vikane gas fumigant is right for your home? There are a few factors that you should take into consideration. Obviously, if a termite inspector finds evidence of a drywood termite infestation, you need to work with him to determine a treatment option. If the clues show there is more than one colony, or if the extent of the infestation can't be determined, or if the colony extends beyond easily accessible areas, whole structure fumigation with Vikane is the most preferred option. Another factor is if homes in your neighborhood are infested. Drywood termites easily spread from one home to another. So, if your neighbors are treating their homes for termites, it's time to consider whole structure fumigation with Vikane. The age of your home is also a factor. The older your home, the greater the potential of a termite infestation and even multiple colonies. If your home is 5 to 10 years old, you should consider a fumigation. And the final factor is the time since your last fumigation. Obviously, the longer it's been, the more likely you may have termites. If it's been 5 to 10 years, it's time for another whole structure fumigation with Vikane. As you've seen in this section, determining if you have drywood termites isn't always easy. That's why it's so important to have your home routinely inspected by a professional termite inspector. If a professional termite inspector determines that there are termites in your home, it's time to choose an appropriate treatment method. There are two types of treatments available: whole structure fumigation and spot treatments. First, let's take a quick look at spot treatments. Over the years, numerous types of spot treatments have been tried. Everything from using chemicals to heating, freezing and microwaving termites, and even electrocution. However, there are many downfalls to these types of treatments. Some require drilling holes, so the treatment itself can cause damage to a home. Even worse, spot treatments are limited to treating detected and accessible termite infestations only. If the termites can't be found, they won't be treated. And remember, drywood termites may live deep within a home. They can hide in floorboards, rafters, walls, and other areas that are inaccessible to a spot treatment. So, the only termites that die are the ones that can be easily found and treated. All of the other termites within the home will remain alive. And studies show that just 20 surviving drywood worker termites from a treated colony can produce a queen who will lay eggs within 1 year, reestablishing the entire colony. A pest management professional would literally have to find every single colony in a home for a spot treatment to be effective. They'd have to have access to every nook and cranny in the home, but that's next to impossible. And the damage caused to a home from drilling holes to look for the termites could be severe. Your home is most likely your largest investment. Even though you may save a little bit of money up front using a spot treatment, you could very likely pay for it in the end with damage to your home. or the cost of multiple treatments. Spot treatments are not effective enough to gamble your home on. So before you consider the latest fad in spot treatments, remember that whole structure fumigation with Vikane gas fumigant is proven to eliminate all drywood termites. So let's take a look at whole structure fumigation with Vikane. By looking at the structure of wood, you'll get a better idea why whole structure fumigation is the best treatment option. Notice how wood is filled with air spaces and voids. Vikane gets inside these air spaces to the center of the wood, which is where the termite colonies are found. This next demonstration will give you a closer look at how fumigation with Vikane works. During fumigation, the home is covered with tarps. Under the tarps, the Vikane gas fumigant is contained inside the home, dispersing to fill every available airspace. Vikane penetrates into wood throughout the house, including wood within walls, floors, and ceilings, so there's no place for the termites to hide from the gas. Vikane penetrates the entire home, even within the wood, to ensure that the termites are eliminated. After a home has been fumigated and the tarps have been removed, Vikane completely dissipates. It's like a balloon filled with helium. When you release the end and let the balloon empty, the helium exits. Because Vikane gas fumigant is inorganic, there is no odor, film, or surface residue left behind on dishes, linens, clothing, or furnishings. When used properly, the gas causes no damage to your home and causes no ozone depletion. In fact, in 2002, Dow AgroSciences, the manufacturer of Vikane, was the recipient of the Stratospheric Ozone Protection Award from the United States Environmental Protection Agency. Extensive research conducted by Dow AgroSciences and independent university researchers has proven the effectiveness of whole structure fumigation with Vikane gas fumigant.
I've done quite a bit of work with structural fumigants and their effect on drywood termites, looking at their basic toxicity against various termite species. We've looked at the toxicity of fumigants, we've looked at the safety of using fumigants in a structure, and we found in fact that Vikane is a very effective toxicant. It will quickly destroy these insects at the correct dosage used for structural fumigations. The best way to ensure that all drywood termites are controlled is to undergo a complete structural fumigation using a fumigant such as Vikane.
For nearly 50 years, whole structure fumigation with Vikane has been used to successfully eliminate termites. More than 2 million homes, offices, schools, and other structures have relied on whole structure fumigation using Vikane gas fumigant. Vikane gives peace of mind knowing that every drywood termite will be eliminated. It has been proven to protect homes from costly termite damage and destruction. Now that you know about the proven effectiveness of whole structure fumigation with Vikane gas fumigant, let's take a more detailed look at what the fumigation process entails. Your fumigation professional will follow a proven process that has been used successfully for nearly 50 years to ensure all termites are eliminated. The process starts with preparing your home for fumigation. You can find complete details about preparing your home on the menu screen of this DVD. After you've prepared your home for fumigation and departed, your home is then covered with tarps or plastic sheeting. We call this tenting the home. Once tented, a warning agent is released into the home as a precaution to ensure that all people have vacated. Next, all doors are secured with additional locking devices to help prevent unauthorized entry. Once secure, fumigation begins. Your professional fumigator releases Vikane gas fumigant into the home. The gas under the tent enters air spaces and voids in the wood, walls, and floor. Vikane easily enters into wood through natural pores and minute cracks to reach the termite galleries. It moves rapidly throughout the gallery system to eliminate all the termite colonies. The final step in the fumigation process is removing the tarps and aerating the home. Your professional fumigator checks the home with sophisticated equipment. This equipment is designed specifically for Vikane gas fumigant and is used only by highly trained professionals to ensure the home is cleared for re-entry. That's what the fumigation process entails, and that's how to eliminate drywood termites from a home. A typical fumigation takes about 24 to 48 hours. Contact your local fumigator to find out how long a fumigation will take in your area. This brief 1 to 2 night displacement from your home is well worth the peace of mind knowing that you've used whole structure fumigation with Vikane gas fumigant. Now that you know the benefits of whole structure fumigation with Vikane gas fumigant, it's time to select a fumigator. This is an extremely important choice. Be sure to check references and ask a lot of questions so you can be confident that you're hiring an experienced professional. Find out how long the fumigator has been in business. Ask how much training for Vikane the fumigator has had and how recent that training has been. And don't forget other important questions, such as making sure the fumigator is insured and finding out what the company's guarantee policy is. Fumigators who use Vikane gas fumigants are required to complete extensive training developed by Dow AgroSciences, the manufacturer of Vikane and a recognized leader in pest management solutions. Also, fumigators who use Vikane have met the product stewardship demands of both Dow AgroSciences and state enforcement agencies. Give yourself peace of mind knowing that you're working with a qualified professional. Hire a fumigator that uses Vikane gas fumigant. Throughout this DVD presentation, you've learned about drywood termites and the extensive damage they can cause to your home. If you live in a warm coastal region, chances are your home is an appetizing target for drywood termites. Even if you don't see any evidence of termites, they could very likely still be in your home. That's because termites hide in areas that are invisible and inaccessible to you. Termites live deep inside walls, floorboards, rafters, and anywhere else there's wood. Whole structure fumigation using Vikane gas fumigant eliminates all drywood termites. Treatment options other than whole structure fumigation just can't get to the inaccessible areas where termites hide. And unlike many other treatment methods, Vikane does not remain in the home after fumigation. It completely dissipates, leaving no surface residues behind. So with Vikane, you don't need to wash your dishes, linens, clothing, or other items after fumigation. Whole structure fumigation with Vikane gas fumigant is a proven treatment method that has been used for nearly 50 years to successfully rid homes, schools, and other buildings of drywood termites. Contact your local highly trained fumigation professional to schedule a whole structure fumigation with Vikane for your home. In this section, you will get answers to some of the most frequently asked questions about whole structure fumigation with Vikane gas fumigant. If you have other questions, contact your local professional fumigator or visit www.termitetenting.com. Let's get started. Is whole structure fumigation with Vikane gas fumigant a good choice for real estate transactions? Many title companies require that a home is treated for termites before it can be purchased, and most buyers expect the home they're purchasing is going to be treated. Some buyers won't even make an offer if the home has not been treated for termites. Whole structure fumigation with Vikane meets all state and lender requirements for real estate transactions. Whole structure fumigation is the best drywood termite treatment in real estate because it requires no drilling in the home. Gives the buyer and seller peace of mind because it eliminates all termite colonies and can be completed in 24 to 48 hours. Contact your local fumigator to find out how long a fumigation will take in your area. Is it possible to use Vikane gas fumigant in a large structure? Yes. You can fumigate just about any structure, large or small. Some of the large and unique structures that have been fumigated with Vikane gas fumigant include the Hillsborough County Courthouse in Tampa, Florida, the Jackie Robinson Family YMCA in San Diego, and even the Spirit of Dana Point 118-foot tall mast ship in California. Will there be any live termites in my home after whole structure fumigation? If you see a few live termites immediately after your home has been fumigated, don't be alarmed. Sometimes it can take 3 to 5 days for all of the termites to die. But rest assured that whole structure fumigation with Vikane gas fumigant does eliminate all termites. Does whole structure fumigation kill other pests in my home like spiders, ants, and lizards? Fumigators choose the fumigant dosage based on the target pest, such as drywood termites. If you'd like to control other pests in your home, your local professional fumigator can help you set up a specific pest control plan for those pests. How do I prepare my fish aquarium before fumigation? If at all possible, removing your fish aquarium from your home is the best option. However, any disturbance of the aquarium may result in the mortality of display organisms, and the fumigator should not be held responsible. So it's important to work with a professional fumigator to determine the best way to protect the aquarium organisms during fumigation. If you have further questions about whole structure fumigation with Vikane gas fumigant, contact your local professional fumigator or visit www.termitetenting.com. Now that you've decided whole structure fumigation with Vikane gas fumigant is the right termite treatment option for your home, let's take a look at the preparations you need to make before fumigation. The following are general guidelines. Check with your fumigator for local policies and procedures. Many consumable food items should be properly bagged in special Nylafume bags or removed from your home. This includes medicines, tobacco, and pet foods. Only consumable items in glass, plastic, or metal bottles, jars, or cans with the original manufacturer seal intact can stay in the home and don't need to be bagged. An example of an item that doesn't need to be bagged is a 2-liter bottle of soda with its original seal intact, or a water cooler bottle that hasn't been opened yet. However, you will need to bag and seal any bottles or jars where the original seals have been opened. Water in a water cooler should be removed from your home. Don't forget about refrigerated and frozen foods. Bag these items and put them back in the refrigerator or freezer. If you have too many bags, you may need to take the shelves out and stack the bags on top of each other. Your fumigator can provide you with the Nylafume bags and instructions on how to use them to protect food and medicines. Research has shown that these nylon polymer bags are very effective when used one inside the other. The Nylafume bags should be doubled up before you fill them with items that need protection. The best method for bagging is to start with the inner bag, twisting the top, doubling it over, and then securing it with tape or a twist tie. Repeat this bagging procedure with the outer bag and check the seal by gently pressing against the bag and listening for air leaks. No air should be able to escape. You'll also need to remove or unzip and peel back waterproof covers on mattresses and pillows to avoid trapping gas inside. Open any drawers and doors to cabinets, closets, and appliances. And open blinds and drapes so the fumigator can easily access windows to be opened for the aeration and clearing process after the fumigation. You can also help by turning off or unplugging any heat sources, and although Vikane isn't flammable, making sure the gas supply to any open flames, such as pilot lights, has been cut off. In most states, the fumigator is required to turn off the gas main going into the house and bleed the pilots. In other states, the gas company is required to turn off the natural gas. Finally, and most importantly, You'll need to remove all people, pets, and houseplants from your home. But before you leave, be sure to give your fumigator keys to all locked areas in your home, including cars, file cabinets, and safes. In order to properly aerate your home, all doors and cabinets need to be accessible. A professional fumigator will double-check to make sure that all food items and medicines are adequately protected or removed before fumigation, and that everything that needs to be has been turned off or unplugged. Your fumigator will do a comprehensive final walkthrough to ensure the interior of your home is ready for fumigation. There are also some things you need to do to prepare the exterior of your home. To help protect the roots of plants and shrubs near the house, water them thoroughly before the fumigation. However, to minimize the escape of gas, your fumigator needs to seal the tarps that are covering your home directly to the ground with water or sand-filled snakes. So any plants, shrubs, gravel, bark, or any other ground cover closer than 18 inches to your home may need to be removed temporarily or cut back to avoid the possibility of damage. Awnings may also present a problem if they prevent proper tenting. Your fumigator will consult with you on what to do with awnings, trellises, fences, and other attachments that may interfere with tenting. These are the basic interior and exterior preparations you need to make before fumigation. Your professional fumigator will work with you to fully prepare your home inside and out. It's all part of the quality service you get when you choose whole structure fumigation with Vikane gas fumigant.